I mean, that finish. Have you ever been involved in a finish like that before?
Yeah, I mean, a couple. But, you know, it was, I kind of stayed back and just watched him today. And, you know, it was ebb and flow. We got off to a really good start and then kind of stumbled in there. Thanks, brother. See you in Las Vegas. Thanks, man. Safe travels, Derek. Got off to a good start and then struggled a little bit in there and just could not make a birdie to save our lives. And got, I think at one point, maybe 6 down.
7, I think.
7 at one
Somebody
point.
else said 8, so I don't know.
And, you know, at that point, you know, you just start figuring, you know, maybe it's not going to happen. And kind of hung, and I guess they must have made some mistakes to come back a little bit, and then Ollie hit it to a foot on 16 and made birdie, and I think Anders made a birdie somewhere in there, maybe on 15, and you know, started getting close again, and then you know, Seth 3-putt 17, hit an unbelievable shot in there, makes 4, and you go now we're 2 back again, but he stepped up here, and you know, the way he responded, he needed to. He turns around and makes a birdie here, and then Ollie hits it in the hazard on 17, and it stays up. Pretty fortunate there, and gets it up and down, chips it to 1.5 feet from there, and then just step up and roasted it down the middle. And you know, we were at when we were at the preview, we had you know, some information whether, and I got 2 guys walk to me and said, I want to know, because I've always felt like not knowing maybe easier, because it just should make it harder, and I had 2 guys walk up and said, I want to know.
Yeah, Ollie said, he said.
So I just walked over and I said, you know where we are? And he goes, yeah, I already know. And I said, how do you know? He said, I know. And I said, yeah, you're right. So he said, I'm going to make 3. And he hit an incredible cut 5-iron in there, about as good as it gets, and then made a nice putt. So, you know, that's 3 under the last 3 for him. And you know, and Seth again gets over the disappointment of 17 and steps up and makes a birdie here. So it's pretty fantastic. And they're good, you know. I mean, it's when we set this up, we didn't make it easy to win. You know, you invite who you invite, and you set the golf course up in a way that good teams are going to win. You go look at the names on the trophy, and there's no fakers over there. So the thing that's most satisfying is that when you win this tournament or some of these, it means a lot more because of who you had to beat to do it. So.
Kind of retribution for last year in a way?
Yeah, you know, I don't know what happened. You know, because if you think about the golf course, the kids really can't see what the other guys are doing. So I still really don't have any explanation for what happened in the back 9 last year, because it's not like they saw each other. I mean, I've been at places where the holes are together, and you can kind of start to get a feeling that it's not going right. But here you can't, because it's just, you're out there all by yourself. So, you know, they've grown up, and you know, we've played after the first 18 holes of the fall some terrific golf. So I'm very happy for them. It's a nice way to end the fall, and you know, we started January the 10th working, so it's going to be look forward to some time off and get in the gym and get away from it a little bit.